How did Elijah kind of, how did he kind of fight back this week?
He's
and
making
get ready?
progress, always making progress. We'll see.
I think maybe in your ideal vision for a week-to-week plan, guys are kind of on a even keel, to use one of your words recently, level field, kind of emotionally week to week. But can you sense with such a young group, kind of that breakthrough this last week, and did that carry over this week? Is that something that you can feel out there, or is that something you maybe even want to see?
Definitely want some energy and some spark at practice, and we got to have that when we play. There's no question. But I think you got to bring some maturity to the table, and I think we got to be smart that every week are they going to be able to be at this emotional peak, this high. I don't think that happens. Now, do we have our mind right and be really ready to play, and we prepared well? And that's what I kind of mean more of that even keel. But, come game time, guys need to be locked in, and needs to be tremendous energy. But it also needs to start during the week. We just don't believe that, you can kind of go out there and, work hard, put the work in if you don't have that, that really good intent to get better. And, I think we're doing a decent job with that.
Do you see, was there any change though this week with the young group, just in terms of that?
I think practice is a little more fun for them. I think it always is, after a win. You listen to all teams around the country, and you listen to some of the teams, even in the Pac-12, and some of the kids talking about how hard they've worked. And some of these games come right down, and it's like it didn't turn out like we thought. I think everybody's the same. You can work your tail off and do everything right and still not come through. And that's a hard concept for, a lot of people to stomach. And that's where that perseverance comes through. You just got to stick to the plan, and eventually you'll improve and get what you want to get done.
Chris, how would you measure Jake's comfort level right now behind that offensive line in pass pro from what it was in the beginning of the season to now?
I think we're making incremental steps. And I think everybody's just kind of worried about their job. I think the O-line is all worried about those guys protecting him. I don't think Jake really worries about the O-line. I think he worries about are his feet right? Is his drop right? Is his read right? And I think that's really a good thing. I don't think there's any we all know we got a ways to go to improve this thing, but his whole focus is on himself. As coaches, we see the big picture. When the O-line's right, it's going to make Jake's game and our running back's game, a lot better.
Utah special teams,
Yeah.
really excellent. I think for a long time, but especially the last couple of years,
Yeah.
they've
Yeah.
got All-American type specialists. And what kind of problems does that present for you guys Saturday?
Well, I think you start with two All-American type kickers, and you couple that with an outfit that prides themselves. You can tell they spend a lot of time. Coach Whittingham is, very involved. I think anytime the head coach is involved with those things, it shows the importance to it, and it backs it up on the field. So we have a really, there's a reason these guys are ranked like they are. You get, you know how I am with rankings, but I think you get this deep into the season, I think those things mean a little something. And there's no question that this is one of the better teams, if not the best team that we played. Just a lot of respect for how they do everything. They're really physical across the board. Their special teams are good. Everybody wants to talk about defense and offense. And this is really the first time that, special teams has come up, but everybody knows. I think when you think of special teams, maybe in the Pac-12, Utah's the ones that have been getting it done.
What in particular?
Well, like I said, I think you start with our kickers. They're